Hey church family, Pastor Bubba here. I want to take a moment to talk to you about an upcoming sermon series we have. It's going to be called Generous. So right after Easter, we're going to launch into a new sermon series. We're going to take a break from the book of John, and basically we're going to take 7 weeks and go through this series called Generous. And it's really kind of a progression, each week building on the next, taking us kind of on this journey to become a more generous people. You may be asking, well, okay, what's the point? Well, you know, people either live with a scarcity mentality or an abundance mentality. Scarcity mentality, I'm afraid, I've got to keep everything, I've got to live a small life because I'm scared of what might happen and what might be taken from me. An abundance mentality is really just the opposite. It's like, I don't have fear, I'm secure, I'm in my faith, I can live with an open life, a big life, because I experience the generosity of God and I can be a generous person. We want to grow into an abundance mentality. We want to grow as a people who say, you know what, we don't live in scarcity because God is a God of abundance. He provides for us, He takes care of us, He is generous, and because He is generous with us, we can be generous in the way that we live. And so as we go through this series, we're going to be talking about our time, as well as our talents, our treasures, our testimony, and what it means practically to be generous in the way we live out those aspects of our lives. The goal really is simple: for you to experience a generous life, for you to live a generous life. And as you do, your joy increases and also your impact increases because you're able to live a bigger life, a more loving life, a more fulfilling life, and a more faithful life. And so we're hoping that as we go through this progression together, we all become more generous and ultimately we help each other flourish.